McDavid and Hyman to start. Ekholm and Bouchard defensively. Your starting line's brought to you by Scotiabank, believing there's a place for all Canadians in Canada's game. A shot by Bouchard, blockered away by Swayman and picked up by Geekie. The puck trying to ate him up, and Hyman using that protective shield that Gene talked about off to McDavid, but his centering pass picked off by Pavel Zacha. While Edmonton lost to Florida in its last game on Monday, the Bruins rallied from 3-1 down in the third period to beat Calgary 4-3 in overtime. David Pastrnak won it on Tuesday night. Down low, it's Elias Lindholm. He scored against Calgary, only 4 goals, and he beats Skinner over the right shoulder from a sharp angle. And the Bruins take a 1-0 lead. And the one thing Lindholm always does against Edmonton, he scores.
Yeah, and you knew it was only a matter of time before Elias Lindholm started to get going and score goals. And an adjustment to the Bruins' way, but scored, as you mentioned. The other night in Calgary also had an assist. Was first star in that game, come from behind overtime win for the Bruins. This one deflects off a Dreisaitl's stick. Just a little wrist read.
To have that kind of security. Here's McDavid up. Osterley cut it off. Now it's David Pastrnak. Tried to shovel it in front, stuffed on net, and Stuart Skinner has to make a tricky save. Marchand off the draw, Louis. We're going to have to watch that. That's twice now the Bruins have had a scoring opportunity right off a draw with Marchand in the slot. Neither time has he really taken full advantage. Now he throws one up there. That clipped the side of the goal. Ekholm swats it down, and now Pastrnak. Zadorov in over the line, threw one on net, and that's going to be covered by Skinner with 6 minutes gone by in this scoreless first period.
It is a different animal you have to deal with, and he's up to the task.
Ekholm, a shot block, cleared by Zacha, ahead for Pastrnak on his backhand, still battling, and did one get one on net, and then Zadorov whacked one wide. What is it about Elias Lindholm playing the Edmonton Oilers? Justin Brazeau up through center. Dishes off. Marchand, a shot, and that's speared by Skinner. He's found a way to stick in the league. He's now with his 6th glove. Always a guy that people are interested in acquiring. Right now has a top 4 role in Boston with the injury to Hampus Lindholm. Point blank chance to denied Wallstrom. Oh.
Jack Oliver Wallstrom in his first game as a Boston Bruin uniform has this little spin around and a good save by Stuart.
Zadorov kind of had his back to Ekholm, but still got it to him, and then McAvoy ahead. Pastrnak breakaway shot denied by Stuart Skinner.
Spin around into the body on the blue line on the outlet pass, and he tries to elevate. I think that rolls.
Draisaitl just fired one off linesman Travis Tuman, and it came right back to him. Here's Stetcher, shot into the glove of Swayman. Good job by the Boston Bruins, and Podkolzin driving his way through against Zadorov. Zacha tried to clear, but that was held in by Kulak. Cuts inside. Had his pocket pick. Pastrnak, and then a jump by Kapanen. One off by Swayman. He waits and waited too long. Good play by Wallstrom to dislodge that puck, and Charlie Coyle will shovel it in for the Boston Bruins. Quick short side stuff attempt and a save made on Trent Frederick by Stuart Skinner with 2:40 to play in the period, and Edmonton having been outshot 10-3 at this juncture. Line change coming for the Oilers. Ekholm. A dart up the left-hand side. Emerson lost the handle. Quickly the Bruins chip it out. Kastelik busting down the right-hand side to the net. Backhander score. 2-0 Boston. Kastelik with his 4th. And he made it look like he does that all the time. That was a gorgeous move and a heck of a finish
tonight. And he's just a big guy that plays a hard game. And right here just tracks down this puck. A little inverted pass that doesn't connect up the ice. And Kastelik just drives this one to the far post. Nice backhand move and finish to the inside. He's a big guy. His dad, Ed, was a big customer as well. An ex-London Knight. And a tough guy to boot. For here has allowed the Bruins 11-3 in shots and a 2-0 lead.
Bouchard across to Victor Arvidsson, and his shot deflected wide. By the way, for McLaughlin, that's his first NHL assist in 23 career games. Low glove from Bouchard, and that's snagged by Swayman with no problem. 3 games in 70 hours. Here's Marchand, spinning shot by Brazeau, and a save made by Stuart Skinner. A couple of years back. Here's Morgan Geekie with a shot that was blocked by Brown, and then fired on net by Osterley. That ricocheted into the corner, cleared by Henry. Arvidsson will snap it in. Osterley first on the puck, beat Brown to the spot, and the Bruins look to reverse up the right-hand side. I mean, Boston just did not spend a lot of time at its own end in the first period. I can't think of one extended cycle the Oilers really had. Here's
first shift of the game.
Right, Draisaitl to McDavid. Absolutely, that was the one. And Chris Knobloch going to Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman. We saw this against Florida, and the shot tipped out of play. We got an assist on the goal scored by Kastelik late in the first. 2-0 Boston, saucered in front, shot wide of the net, battling, controlling. Brazeau up to Brad Marchand. He'll send it in deep. Ekholm pestered by Lindholm, who snagged that puck and then fired low on Skinner. I thought that was impressive. From one knee, Louis stayed with it.
Good recovery.
Stetcher up to Emberson. Now attacking. Sarah picks out a save on Arvidsson made by Swayman. Forced out wide. He'll recover and shovel off to Kulak. A shot redirected and a tough save on Kapanen by Swayman. Brazeau looking to help out. Instead, it's McDavid out of the fray with a drop off to Bouchard. Pass right back to McDavid. He'll hit the line. On him immediately is McAvoy. Zadorov trying to protect. One time through Swayman by Hyman. Swayman wasn't ready, and Hyman was.
Pucks get into the offensive zone. And for McDavid, just kind of navigates, draws a couple guys towards him, puts them around. And this is a battle won. Just right there, you can see the stick of Draisaitl forces a little bit of a turnover on the backhand side by Kastelik. And the one-timer by Hyman, he just rips it. As soon as this puck comes to him, shot mentality, knows that McDavid is hanging around the blue paint. This one.
And got back on top of the puck, Corey Perry. Jeff Skinner turns and fires, and that was blocked. There's a quick chance, and Skinner stopped by Swayman.
Was a good chance taken away by Stuart Skinner. Here's Jeff Skinner right down Main Street.
Frederick did not get it out. Crowded by Kulak. McAvoy had it deflected away. Here's Draisaitl. McDavid. Draisaitl one-timer save. Rebound Hyman. And Pasternak is able to tug it out of the zone.
Emberson with a nice step up and then another turnover to the wrong guys on the ice.
To Bouchard. No one-timer. Ekholm will take it, and that's over top of the net. Hard Karam off the boards, and a good play by Pasternak to ensure a clear. Stick lifted by Draisaitl, creates space for Hyman to McDavid for the tie. Score!
They started to go to work, and just another turnover. And this is the neutral zone, a play that gets through. Boston trying to go for a change, gets caught a little bit. And it's a nice play by Hyman to get this puck to McDavid, then drive right through the center of the ice. He's got to put it right through Zadorov, and he does. But then McDavid just puts the Jets on and drives this one to the blue paint. That's getting to the inside. We talked about it. This team wants to keep you to the outside. McDavid says nope. Gets around the big man, Zadorov, and then finds a way to punch this one through Swayman and tie the game.
Long toss, Pasternak. Draisaitl still on the ice. Pasternak pulls his way to the net with a backhander to save made by Skinner. Now Draisaitl wants a change as Ekholm hits Nugent-Hopkins. No, Draisaitl stays on there. Nugent-Hopkins to Draisaitl, forces it on net. Ekholm fires and scores! Edmonton 3, Boston 2 in overtime!
All the way up to the offensive blue line, but just good defending. It's Draisaitl with a stick, that backhand denied. This little backhand pass through two Boston Bruins to Nugent-Hopkins. Watch this sauce pass right onto the tape. Good backtrack right there by Lindholm, takes it away. But Nugent-Hopkins, we just talked about him in the overtime win in Utah, stays with this puck. And a nice little feed back to Ekholm, who made that outlet pass, gets up on the rush and buries it for the overtime game-winning goal. Good plays all around.
Factors in all three Edmonton goals, and that gives him 900 points for his NHL career. The Oilers trailing 2-0, 30 minutes into this game, extract the stuff of victory.